Alrighty then. I think this works, does it not? Yes, it does. Okay, so we're going to be doing a little bit more WARNO today and tomorrow as well, and then we're going to be returning to War Thunder on Sunday. So it's going to be probably just doing some multiplayer again over the next couple of days on WARNO. I just want to try out a few of the divisions when possible. Okay, right, no, that's fine, I can get rid of that. Alright, let's look at that, shall we? What deck are we going to make? I can't see it playing an infantry. I'm going to go second infantry. British second infantry. Do I need the field supply point? Yeah, I'll take those in case for a minute. We got Saxons and Rovers for capping points. I think we don't need those field supply point, but I will need some supply helis. I'll go with the Pumas. So that's 12. Sorry, no, it's only 6,000 supply. Yes, we will go with the Puma HC1 supplies. Alright, what sort of infantry do we get? We get Milan teams. We've also got SAS. We get Stingers and 84s. Interesting. The Saxons are quicker, and they don't add any extra cost, and they have a machine gun to help out, albeit it has no armour either, so... Yeah, let's set the SAS. Both squads of them. Both cards. I think the Airmobile with the War 80s would be a good idea here. Okay, so I'd like to put some commanders in this deck if possible. Some more Airmobile. You have slightly more anti-infantry firepower in that you have an additional light squad weapon. Light support weapon. And you have a little bit more ammo for your AT. And 6 rounds for the Gustav M2 instead of 4 for the War AT. Yeah, well, take a look. And you can come in Chinooks if preferred. Right, let's do that. That's a lot of infantry. Ooh, MLRS systems. Yes, please. And M107s. No, light artillery is not needed. Why would you ever bring such a thing? And we get Challenger Mark IIs, so it's not like we've got crap in terms of tanks here as well. The Rover Milans, not necessarily needed though. We're British again, We sure are. Saladin. There we go. We're just going to go full recon for this one. You want an Uber French mod? You know, if they end up adding the Jogelwagen, I'm going to be made to play it, right? This sounds like my worst nightmare in headquarters. And I have you to blame for it, Necrotic Nexus. You've perpetuated the meme enough, you've willed it into a potential reality. It's impressively scary. Scarily impressive, maybe? Both work. Not my fault, I blame Marco. So these come with rapiers, FSB ones. These only get the FSAs. I mean, let's be honest, I need more anti-air here. Right, for the helicopters, these get fighters. Why are these better? Top attack, that's why. That explains it. Guided bombs. Let's go for Tornado GR1s, clusters. And I guess we'll go the Phantom, but maximum excellency. And then I'm going to take some additional infantry, because this is a spam deck for infantry in some ways. I'll just take some pioneers. 5 points, so... yeah, I'll go for the field supply point for my artillery. And then 2 points. I have, which is only 2 points. The answer is not really. So I leave 2 potential points on the table here. That's fine. So this is going to be 2nd Infantry. Keyboard stream game, this sound will be loud as hell Helen, you were a bit quiet. Okay. I had to adjust a ton of my settings on the fly yesterday on Slytherin for the school stream, and it seems to have had a bit of an impact. So let's do that. I have, however, boosted my mic back to full, so I don't know. Wait, can I? Advanced audio properties. Where is it? Mic aux. Let's do like 5. Right, testing. Has that worked at all? So the chances are I'll be finishing a bit earlier today. I need to get something done over the next few days, which means that I need to cut my streams a little bit shorter. So I can't do the Armageddon stream on Sunday now. That one's been taken off the schedule. I'll still be doing every other stream as normal for Slytherin though. And my streams are being cut short by an hour, so I'll be finishing at 1 PM instead of 2 PM. War Thunder's going to return to schedule on Sunday. We're back to War Thunder on Sunday. But WARNO is probably going to be showing up a couple of days next week as well. On top of that, should be back to the 4-hour streams next Wednesday, provided nothing else changes. So, just I guess a quick update for everything right now. Alright, Spartak. Good to see you, Spartak. Are planes in this game? Yes, very much so. There's quite a few of them, in fact. As you saw, we just added a few to our British deck. But when you make a deck, you go from left to right. It goes like logistics, infantry, artillery, tanks. What is after tanks? It's something like anti-air. Yeah, I think it's anti-air. Then it goes helicopters, then aircraft. Something like that. So typically you go left to right, or I do at least, and aircraft is the last one. So, but there's helicopters, there's aircraft in the game. So Steel Division 2 had aircraft, but it didn't have helicopters because they weren't in World War II really. I don't even know when the first helicopter prototypes were initially done. I suppose there was a couple of very light transport helicopters, wasn't there, which were weren't helicopters used in the raid to free Mussolini or something? Like, they didn't have weaponry on, but yeah, World War II didn't really have helis, whereas now you've got, by 1989, you've very much got helicopters. They're a core part of many divisions' identities. On top of that, you've got like air-to-ground and air-to-ground missiles, anti-tank guided missiles. You've got a lot of additional technology. So. Hello, Guardsman. Oh, this map again. I'm gonna get RT'd to fuck. Let's get some airmobile. Will I take those? Probably not. I will bring is a MLRS system. I also need to place my supply point back here, so let's do that. And I'm going to need anti-air.
Someone need a guardian angel?
Yes.
Blue leader to Sunray. I am listening. I need that tail rotor checked.
Okay, let's see how that goes in terms of initial deployment. I've used literally every single point I can there. Hey Bob, good morning to you. Alright. 30 seconds till game starts. Now my hope is that the MLRS system here will help to suppress enemy infantry and allow us to push forward a little bit, but we'll see. I have no armoured components to my initial strike here. I just have everyone in helicopters to make sure we get to the front line ASAP. Take up a bit more of a forward position if possible. Now, if it's anything like it is normally for... Oh, what was that? Hey, Red Harvest. Thank you very much for that resub, dude. 29 months, holy shit. Almost 2.5 years. Thank you, dude.
Ready to transport. Bring us there, taxi.
If it's anything like normal, Pact is probably going to have the advantage here. In terms of artillery, so... Someone needs to start playing Fortunate Son. It doesn't quite work, it's not the Vietnam War, but you know, you see helicopters in formation like this, it's... There's usually a couple of Nam era bits to play. Did my notifications break? Yep. I have a lot to fix. Do I still play War Thunder? Yes, I do. It's just I've wanted to play this for a couple of days, with it releasing.
The sky is ours.
But I very much still play War Thunder. We'll be back to normal very soon.
The sky is ours.
Has he surrendered?
Platoon is formed and ready.
Maybe his internet had problems.
Blue leader to Sunray. I am listening. My staff and I are ready, sir. Decided at 12 o'clock. On my way to coordinates. Out. As you command, sir. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Okay, let's push you forwards.
Need some extra firepower.
Suppose I should bring in another commander here, shouldn't I?
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Ready to fire.
Well, we've completely pushed him out of the town here,
Yes,
which
sir.
is excellent.
Assault formation on me. By order, sir. always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. I'm in charge here. Let's fly.
Right, let's push up then. In the meantime, I can probably think about helping out one of my allies here then. Especially with some Challies or something. I'm gonna bring in some AA as well. I'm kind of to blame for you using Twitch almost daily. We've lost 2 players in this game. One on the enemy team, one on our team, so that evens it out.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Oh. How did you spot my field supply point?
Beware, commies nearby.
Well, that's not good.
Need some extra firepower? Drop 200. 6 rounds. Over.
Oh, hello, grads. Oh, kill him, kill him, kill him. That's going to be such a big blow to them if that goes down. It does. Oh, nice.
Target. Stock. Roger. Redeploying. And
we just lost another player on our team. Well, that may well be why.
enemy at 3 o'clock high. Bandits ahead. Ready to engage. What are your orders, sir?
Alright, let's reroute some armor to go help out there.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Radio check, red 1-6, over. Roger, search and destroy. What are your orders, sir?
Oh, he took a hit. Oh, we got TUDs. I wish I had cluster bombs.
At your orders.
Well, yeah, they managed to get my field supply point. I don't know how they spotted that.
Yes, sir. Damn, that was close. Gonna be spotted.
They must have snuck something behind.
Yes, Captain. We'll find them, and then we'll kill them. Good job, Gunner. I hear you loud and clear. Back up! Back up!
Let's bring in a heli to maybe help out as well.
Yes, sir. Successful hit. Roger. Search and destroy. Waiting for instructions. I need that tail rotor chip. Hunting for the enemy.
Okay.
Yes, Captain. Open fire. Successful hit.
Everyone on our team is unfortunately.
What are your orders, sir?
It's a shame, I was enjoying this game. I liked it.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High. Ready to attack. Bandits ahead. Ready to engage. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Well, time to lose a cluster bomber. But if he does get payload off, this is going to be most helpful.
Any target? I'm pulling out.
Okay, he got payload off. Shit.
Red 6 mounted up.
Hey, Badrocks.
Where do you need us, sir? Copy. Right up. Get in formation. Checklist completed. Ready to go.
Basically, my entire team is left. We've lost 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, okay, maybe basically the entire team's a bit much, but
Tank ready.
you get the
Combat
gist.
speed. Driver. Copy. Right up. Get in formation. Waiting for fire coordinates.
starting to stall this attack. They did take some pretty heavy losses.
Bandits ahead. Ready to engage.
I did lose 2 challenges myself though, so it wasn't exactly painless in order to do so.
Carly, right up. Get in formation. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Glad to see somebody knows where we're going. Waiting for instructions, sir.
At your orders, Captain.
Beware, enemies nearby. What are the orders? Weapons loose, lads.
At your orders. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
I need that tail rotor checked.
Roger. Search and destroy. It will be faster on the road. Go back slowly.
I need that tail rotor checked.
Carly, right up. Get in formation. We've used up all our ammo, sir.
Right, MRS
Go ready,
is
sir.
out of ammo, so let's go use a friendly high point. I don't think they'll care at this point, because we have so many people.
Fire, sir. Second platoon, let's go.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Platoon formed and ready. Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
I really want to strip them with our anti-air here if
I
possible.
need that tail rotor checked.
Second platoon, let's go.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Let's bring in some recon, because you can't kill what you can't see, right? So
Do you have a target, Captain? Battery, target, stonk.
At your orders. Blue leader to Sunray. I'm listening. Let's hope there won't be any enemy air defense.
okay,
Ready to
artillery
pound
is
them,
starting to have
sir.
a bit of an impact here at least.
Enemy at
Front's
3
almost
o'clock. High.
repaired, so we can send that back into the fray soon.
Bandits ahead. Ready to engage.
Waiting for instructions. Everybody out. Engage on sight. Enemy at 3 o'clock. High. I need that tail rotor checked.
Weapons free, lads. It's hostile out here.
It's hostile out here.
I hear you loud and clear.
Well, there's one less
Enemy at 3
conquerors.
o'clock. High.
Go
Oh,
ready,
you're
sir.
counter-batterying. Fair enough. Alright, we just lost another player on our team. Lost my heavy artillery. I've
You
not
have a
lost my
target,
MRS,
Sorry,
thankfully.
sir. Do you think we're a tank?
Do you think we're a
Checklist
tank?
completed. Ready to go.
Why, yes. Yes, I do.
At your orders. Roger. Search and destroy. Second platoon. Ready, sir.
Oh, hello.
Full speed, driver.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Let's bring in a Chally, because the only thing we've got defending here is a chieftain. Oh, it is a chieftain Mark 10. Oh, it must be the, which deck is that? Kasuka? Is that the
Fire zone is hot.
Berlin deck?
To all units. Enemy
No, yeah, it is Bearing Command. Yeah, I thought there were some Chieftain Mark 10s in the game. Because the Armoured has the Mark 11, which also has the add-on armour on the turret.
Bogies ahead. Ready to engage. That's your orders, Captain. Battery. Target. Stonk.
Right, let's get the MLRS to fire again.
Recon unit at your orders.
Move, but watch our flanks.
To all units, enemy sighted.
I mean, there's only 5 of us remaining on this team, so
At your orders.
the enemy still has 9 human players remaining. That's a bit of an impact.
Radio check. Red 1-6. Over. Combat speed. Driver. This is Red 2.
Right, looks like we're going for it. Cisco's making a push.
Waiting for instructions. Roger. Search and destroy.
Keep some extra eyes, sir. Wir haben Feindkontakt.
We stop here. What are your orders, sir? Another one bites the dust.
Radio check. Red 1-6, over.
It's hot here. All ammo spent.
Smoke in reverse.
Ward Unity, Red Leader. I am listening.
Tank ready.
À toutes les sections, ennemi repéré.
Probably going to bring in the other MLRS.
Ready to fire. Roger. Redeploying. And battery. Target. Stonk. Yes, sir.
Oh, I think those
Enemy at
challenges
3 o'clock. High.
looking too hot.
I'm all ears. Engage on sight.
Yes, Captain.
At least I can pull my AA network a little bit further forward here now.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High. That's your orders, Captain. Another one bites the dust. Going there. Ready to pound them, sir. It's hot here. Battery. Target.
I just want to keep
Waiting for
stripping
instructions.
our anti-air as much as I can here.
We'll find them, and then we'll kill them. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over. Back up! Back up! I hear you loud and clear. Enemy right up. Get in formation.
Let's see.
Waiting for fire coordinates. Andrew, get there!
Nice.
Another one bites the
Nice,
dust.
nice. Enemy anti-air assets cleared out.
Target neutralized. We've used up all our ammo, sir.
Right, time to go get you replenished as well. Although I don't think we're not going to have
Good
time
job,
to get
Gunner.
more barrages off.
At your orders, move, but watch our flanks. Waiting for instructions.
Can you smoke when routing? Doesn't look like it. Okay, good to know.
Waiting for air or ground targets. The sky is ours.
Well, for an infantry deck, I didn't have to do too many infantry things here.
Enemy right up. Get
I
in
was busy just
formation.
trying to use my armour and other units to plug a hole in the line on the left here. It's a shame we lost so many players at the start.
Yes, Captain.
It's still decently fun though. It's nice using the MLRS systems. Wait. Even in the losses, it's nice just to watch the combat go by, you know. Airmobile scouts are doing a good job, right? Of scouting.
Bandits ahead, ready to engage. What are your orders, sir?
GG well played to the enemy team. That push completely broke us, and multiple people left because of it.
Bandits ahead.
Well played. Defeat. Alright, I was third on the team. In fact, I was second on the team really in terms of KD. We had someone who... Oh, we were down a player the entire game. Huh. Well, that doesn't help. They also had someone on the enemy team who got 1,000 kills and 0 losses, which is insane. I'm assuming they were just using artillery and didn't lose a single piece. Well, fair play. The best KDs we had on our team was Cisco, who was 1.19, and then it would be me at 0.81. And then we've only got one other person above 0.51, which just shows how hard we got stomped. Meanwhile, the worst on the enemy team is 0.63, 0.60, and then it jumps all the way up to, like, what, 2.41? So, yeah, we got absolutely slaughtered in that one. Not enough AMXs. No. No AMXs. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. I'm going to use the same deck again, because it'd be nice to get a full, proper game in it, not just a stomp like that. Hope you're doing well, dogs. Total defeat. Why did I tune in at that screen? Right, I hope Butt Monkey... I hope it was either a glitch and Butt Monkey was there, or like Butt Monkey is actually at the PC this time around. Because I see him in the game on our team, so we'll see what happens. It may well have been a glitch, you never know. So we have a game pretty quickly, which is nice. So anyone got any weekend plans? I should go for a walk today at some point, but it looks like it's going to chuck it down again. Oh, you got a business trip again. Is it a long one or just quite a short one? You're going to try for a 15-kilometre walk, Badbox? Nice. Usually cinema Saturday, but no idea what's on. I don't know if the new Mad Max is in cinema yet or not. I've heard that's pretty good. From like initial reviews for it. I'm very much excited for that because I love Mad Max Fury Road. As well as the old Mad Maxes. I've only seen the first 2 of those though. Alright, we're gonna do the same again here, I think.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Where do you need us, sir? I need that tail rotor check.
I think I might need a little bit more. Let's bring in a little bit more infantry to hold the town here. So no MLRS this time around initially, it's just focus on making sure that...
My pleasure, sir.
Yeah, we're just focusing on making sure that
Bring us there, taxi.
we have enough infantry to hold the town, because I won't have any other support this time around. They just announced Fox 3 missiles for War Thunder. Can't wait for the absolute clown show. I don't know what Fox 3 missiles are. I assume they're better than what's already in the game. This is a super short one in country. Oh, that's something at least. Hopefully it's nothing too rough. I'm gonna go up north to work for 2 days. 1 day to sleep over at my folks' place on the way home. So I'll be home on Tuesday. That sounds good. Well, you know, other than it being work. But I hope you have a good time at your parents at least. Why could I sneak a sniper here for... Oh yeah.
Need a raid?
Over here I think, just to make sure nothing crosses. We've got a backseat tactician to help out. Assuming that's napalm. We'll find out. Okay. What have we got here?
We'll deploy at this position.
It's an Mi-8 with rockets.
I need that tail rotor check.
Damn. That's extremely bad news.
Second bird, ready, sir.
I think he just wiped out basically all of my anti-air.
Platoon formed and ready. Beware, commies nearby.
Well, that went
That
really
one
badly
be the
for me.
Guardian Angel? Andrew, get there! It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Blue leader to Sunray. I am listening. We can't take it anymore!
Ready to transport.
Okay, sir.
Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, of my anti-air assets, one survived.
I'm listening. I can't take it anymore.
Harry Potter completely outplayed me.
I'm listening.
Ready to transport. Bogies ahead. Ready to engage. Okay, sir.
Second bird. Ready, sir.
Man, those MI8s completely fucked me, man. I have to give up the point here.
Ready to go.
À toutes les sections. Ennemi repéré.
Just get me out of here.
Warning.
Platoon formed and ready. Andrew, get there.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
We've got casualties. Heads down, lads.
Cible devant, prêt à attaquer.
You have orders, Captain?
Well, apologies for not being perfect, I suppose.
I need that tail rotor checked.
Some of my guys might need some tea. I think they're going to need more than a bit of tea. Our team did lose a player, unfortunately. Those MI8s, I did not expect to mess me up quite as hard as they did there, so that's a bit rough. Alright, let's bring in some SAS, a couple of Milan teams, tracked rapier or two.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Let's bring in a sniper for recon.
Sighted at 12 o'clock.
I'll report to you when I get there.
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
My entire presence there has been destroyed. I might start setting up some additional AA to help out allies here.
I'm all ears. Engage on sight.
Warning.
I'll be there soon.
Some additional javelins. A couple of those will help out.
Be careful.
The right hand side is doing pretty good. Fox 3 AMRAAM, R-77, etc. Long range missiles without the attractive radar lock. Britain might get South African missiles and AMRAAM.
Bogies ahead.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Engage.
I don't play air, so I don't really
Recon,
care.
your orders.
If it's stuff that affects CAS, I'll be a bit
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
more interested, because I'm going to have to deal with it.
Ward Identity Red Leader. I am listening.
What are your... The AI is sending M110s as a tank. It's
Sighted at 12
interesting tactic. I don't think it's going to pay off for him.
Wir haben Feindkontakt. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Someone need a guardian angel?
Second platoon, let's go.
The sky is ours.
Evidently, the AI thinks he's playing War Thunder, because
Yes, sir.
that's the only thing RT can do, really, in
Okay,
War
sir.
Thunder.
Ready to transport.
I'll report to you when I get there.
Can you throw JDAMs? I don't know.
As you command, sir.
On that one,
Enemy at
honest.
3 o'clock high.
Everybody out. I am listening,
I haven't
Captain.
really looked as to what sort of stuff is available in terms of air power in a
Shut
lot
up
of
and
decks.
listen to your sarge. Let's go and watch out for the Reds.
Ward Odyssey, Red Leader. I am listening.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Looking for enemy planes.
So as badly as it went on my end, it's gone very well for the most part elsewhere. So that's something. Oh, it's so tempting just to open up on these BMDs, but I want the scouting, so I'm not going to do it. If I get spotted, then, you know, it's fine, but before then, I'll leave them to it.
Feind nähert sich Feuerposition der Artillerie.
If the enemy's in range, so are we.
Closing on them, sir.
See if I can get my snipers a bit further forward
strike,
here for
sir.
spotting purposes.
Waiting for air or ground targets.
My tanks, which are moving in, will help against those, at least, the BMD-2s.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Ready to transport. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit
I'm gonna bring some more scouts forward, I think, just to help out here. He's probably gonna set up a line of infantry here to meet anything that pushes forward, so... I do have my 2 challengers pushing up to help out. Their AA isn't actually that strong in the area as of yet. See how that develops, however.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Let's get some more javelins set up. Okay, nice hit on the Su-17 there. In fact, it just got completely knocked out, which is
Ward
great.
Odyssey, Red Leader. I am listening. Closing on them, sir.
Snipers are doing a good job to keep an eye out.
If the enemy's in range, so are we.
Right, we're gonna try pushing up a little
We
bit
have
here
orders,
with the
boys.
SAS.
Second platoon, ready, sir. You have orders, Captain? Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Platoon formed and ready. Bandits ahead. Ready to engage.
At your orders.
Okay, as suspected, they do have some stuff for Iran.
Copy, right up. Get in formation.
Waiting for instructions.
You have HIMARS. You have MLRS, but I'm not sure about HIMARS specifically.
Blue leader to sunrise.
Sorry, I wish I could give you better answers, but I'm not particularly familiar with modern military equipment
Where do you need us, sir?
compared to
Ready.
stuff like World War II era. Is this you're playing PvP? Yes. Only 10v10s, like, but I've always done 10v10s and 4v4s
As you
in
command, sir.
Steel Division 2, to be fair.
Get ready to engage.
Decided at 12 o'clock. Waiting for instructions, sir.
Copy, right up. Get in formation. Baker 5 ready. Second platoon, let's go. Ready, sir.
I should say, I got absolutely stomped at the start of it, so I'm doing very badly.
Red 6 mounted up.
À toutes les sections. Ennemi repéré.
I got most of my initial airborne force destroyed by 2 enemy Mi-8s with AA missiles. So I'm just trying to claw my way back into the game a little bit here by supporting my
Decided at 12 o'clock.
the rest of my team a little bit.
Copy, right up. Get in formation.
MLRS is just HIMARS for the indecisive. Yeah, I have an M270 here as an example.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Yes, Captain.
It's worth dealing with these because I want that AA dead. I may well end up losing the scouts there, but taking out enemy anti-air assets is always invaluable, so...
Move, but watch our flanks. As you command, sir. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Looking for enemy planes. Ready to pound them, sir.
Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
Roger.
Yeah, tracked rapier or something here, I think. Well, the AI wants to push.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Looking for enemy planes. Shoot on anything that moves.
I hear you loud and clear. All ammo spent.
Let's bring in that tracked rapier I mentioned. I would like to deal with these KA-50s.
Ward Unity, Red Leader. I am listening. Everybody, check your ammo. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Ready to transport.
Where's that warrior?
Roger. Search and
Far
destroy.
off now. I'm actually going to take you off-road a bit there. Which division is your favourite so far? First your case like Union Care Berlin Command, rest I guess are irrelevant. Favourite division so far has been... I quite enjoyed using the 82nd Airborne. What else? First Armoured's a good deck, but I think I prefer this deck overall. Just because I tend to prefer the infantry decks overall. In both Steel Division 2 and this game. So, yeah, probably 82nd and this deck.
I hear you loud and clear.
I didn't like the French 5th Armoured, 5th Blindé. I was not a fan of that one.
At your orders.
It's in the time frame again, at least you shouldn't have to worry about Russian helicopters with Sea missiles. Would you go up for some co-op campaign stream in the upcoming days? I can next Wednesday onwards, Protoss, unless you're available tomorrow between the hours of 10 AM and 1 PM UK time. Oh no.
Gun checked and ready, sir.
I guess they spotted something. It's just I can't be flexible until next Wednesday at all. I have probably the busiest weekend I've had in about 10 years up ahead, so
Yes, sir.
it's going to be a
Ready to
bit of a
pound
long
them,
one.
sir. Feindliche Einheit erkannt. Do you have a target, Captain? Drop 200. 6 rounds.
It's probably overkill,
Over.
but you know,
Engine
something,
running.
there's no
One
such
week.
thing as overkill.
What are your orders, sir?
Whatever the answer is, it's actually the French tank division. This game looks good, bro. Yeah, it's very good, Alkaguk. It's extremely good. We can say it's just Cold War things. It was an unlucky start. I wouldn't say it was unlucky, it was just bad start for me, honestly. It was a good, busy weekend. It is. Very much so. Just still a very busy weekend. I got some stuff which I've been working towards for a while now, and like this weekend is basically going to be the culmination of it.
All ammo spent.
Waiting for instructions.
Just get me out of here. What are your orders, sir?
Well, this weekend, early next week, anyway.
Decided at 12 o'clock.
I only got my tracked rapier. Sad. You know what? I don't really
Go on,
care.
control. Move. And keep
I
your
want
eyes
that MI8 recon to die. It's just been sat there forever, and I take personal offence
Need
at it.
some extra firepower.
So,
Feindliche Einheit erkannt.
I may well end up losing my Phantom here, but this is personal.
Bandits ahead.
Something die trash.
We can't take it
Oh
anymore.
yeah, that Tunguska is going to absolutely mulch me.
One less enemy.
It didn't die. It didn't die, chat. No! I am extremely surprised how long this has survived, but there we go, it's gone. Well, we enjoy by Broken Arrows, there's nothing else it's going to challenge you, John, and Monopoly in this niche subgenre. I mean, I have played quite a bit of Broken Arrow. I really, really like it, but of course I'm going to say that because I do a lot of work for Slytherin, so, you know. There's, just
What are your orders, sir?
disclosing, because
Enemy at 3
I need
o'clock
to,
time.
but I really like Broken Arrow from what I've played
Andrews,
so
get
far.
there. The sky is ours.
Hopefully they push each other to be better games, you know, and then it's just better for everyone at that stage. One of my SS formations got wrecked. We, at one point, held the right-hand side, but it's completely collapsed over there, which is not good news.
Medic!
And they're starting to push against us on the left here as well. Enemy artillery has been a bit of a problem. Can't believe that MI8 didn't die.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Womp womp. He died for democracy. Ah yes, the Helldiver Special. Okay, we're about to have a lot of fun. Harry Potter is very good at using
Coming nearby.
his helicopters. I don't really know what happened on the right here. At one point we completely held the point.
Can't take it anymore.
We no longer do. Oh wait, our Phantom survived. I just noticed he's not dead. Our Phantom survived. What an absolute hero.
On his. Break your fire, ready.
One less.
He didn't die for democracy.
Feindgesichtet.
You know, I'm going to give you some AA on the right here, just in case. I love it when the planes leave by flying straight up into space. Well, it
Enemy at
worked.
3 o'clock. High. Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Yeah, they're just exerting control on the battlefield here, slowly but surely.
Spotted us.
We're going to have to do something
Waiting for
desperate
fire
to
coordinates.
try and break this deadlock. I got my sniper team, so that's my recon reduced. Let's bring the last one in.
Decided at 12 o'clock.
I think artillery is going to be landing here next. Come on, do some counter arty. Okay.
Tommy's nearby.
Can we counter battery with MLRS?
Gun ready, sir.
I think we can.
We can't take it anymore! Waiting for instructions, sir.
Let's move this trap rapier. It just got a kill, so the enemy team seems pretty on the ball.
One less enemy. Enemy at 3 o'clock. Hi. Andrew, get down! It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Toxic Cheese Man has left the game on the right flank. That's not good.
Enemy at 3
There's very little between both Arrow and Espo Party games, but that gets down to personal preference. When I go in for one, it'll be this one.
Checklist
I think
ready to go.
I think
Second platoon, let's go.
there are definitely differences.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Main thing being the difference isn't as drastic as between Steel Division 2 and WARNO, because the technology
Checklist completed. Ready to go.
is extremely different. World War II tech
What
doesn't,
are the orders?
and doctrine no longer applies in any way really to either side,
Shut up
Pact
and
or
listen to your
NATO.
Sarge.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
So compare this
At
to
your orders.
Steel Division 2, it's a very different game. Whereas Broken Arrow to,
Take a
well,
5 ready.
WARNO to Broken Arrow, it's nowhere near as different, because many of the systems which you'll see in Broken Arrow, yeah, they're new ones, i.e. brand new technology shown.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
What's on the battlefield
What are your
essentially
orders, sir?
nowadays.
Roger.
But
Search and destroy.
like, you get versions of that back in the 80s for most things as well, so late 80s.
Decided at 12 o'clock.
I mean,
Platoon formed and ready.
there's definitely gameplay differences between the two, but
Enemy at 3 o'clock.
yeah,
Hi.
I'm personally very
Moving at full
interested to
speed.
see how it's gonna play, because
Waiting for air or ground targets.
I've played a decent chunk of it.
Damn, that was close.
I'm not allowed to say all that much. Most of my thoughts are from playing the
Bandits ahead.
open beta.
I hear you loud and clear. Go back slowly.
You didn't smoke up there. Please smoke.
Yes, sir. All ammo spent.
Thank you.
Move, but watch our flanks. What are your orders, sir? Go back slowly.
He's out of that.
It's hot here.
What I need is some smaller artillery to start having a bit of an impact here.
Battery, target, stonk. Need some extra firepower. Beware, Tommy's nearby.
The flank taking his ball and opening out is generally no bueno. It's not ideal. I do hate it when people
Yes,
do
sir.
that.
Get ready
Like,
to
I got
engage.
absolutely battered at the start of this game, had the worst start possible, but I've stayed in. Despite my teammate not being too happy with me. It's really annoying when people don't do that.
Enemy at 3
Especially
o'clock
when
high.
there's so much time remaining still.
At your orders.
Oh, I think that Unimog's done for. That one is.
Tank ready.
That one definitely is.
Gun ready, sir. Go ahead. Watch out for the enemy.
Alright, I'm going to move these
That's your
because
orders,
counter
Captain.
battery can be a little bit dangerous.
We'll do our best, sir.
Rather
Target
not
neutralized.
leave them in range. And then the
Second
unit who's
platoon
just going to
ready,
kill them.
sir.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Really, I need to get a commander onto here to try and contest the points. And that Strela might be done for. Yes, yes it is.
Ready to pound them, sir.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Gun ready, sir. What are the orders?
Main difference between Usual and Broken Arrow Farm is that while they both have deck building per se, Broken Arrow breaks away from the attrition heavy place style is standard here. It's not always that one tanks and me don't have a heavy tank for the SOV. Very true, and I like the customizability of individual units. So you can just bring the most expensive units in Broken Arrow, but it's going to have a huge opportunity cost. Yeah, let's have the latest Abrams, but they're extremely expensive and you can't have many of them. The customizability of individual tanks and vehicles and stuff is a really interesting aspect as well.
Search and destroy.
Probably my favourite part of it.
Is ours.
Backseat Tactician doesn't seem too happy.
Artillery at your orders. Is there something you want stomped out there? Do you have a target, Captain?
We are out of missiles, so let's go get these replenished then.
Waiting for air or ground
Someone's a
target.
little bit mad. Did we stop playing War Thunder for good? No, definitely not first of summer. I just wanted to play WARNO for a couple of days when it releases. Well,
As you command,
now it
sir.
has released. We'll be back to playing plenty of War Thunder very soon. So Sunday is going to be War Thunder. Tomorrow, maybe War Thunder. It depends if we can get a couple of people to do a couple of WARNO games in the morning.
Beware, commies nearby.
Because if not, afternoon actually, I'll do it in the afternoon. If not, then I'm just going to do some more War Thunder. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week are all going to be War Thunder, as well as probably Sunday and maybe Friday.
What are the orders?
How could he let go of the pain anyway? Exactly. Like, War Thunder is the premier choice for painful experiences. Why would I want to give up on that particular aspect?
Platoon is formed and ready.
I think having something to
Enemy
deal with this would be nice, right?
Good job, Gunner. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
I'm going to try and get the rover temporarily to disrupt this.
Well done, guys.
Nice.
Waiting for instructions.
Probably going to regret doing
Okay,
this,
let's go.
but you know, need to try and do something here.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Checklist completed. Ready to go. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
I don't really tend to bring many aircraft in. Let's bring in a couple of clusters.
for action.
That's a lot of stuff. It's all pretty shitty stuff, but maybe I can do something.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
This is a story we'll tell you, Crouch.
Just give me a target. Any target?
Yeah. No, I think he's gonna get out of there. I had to let go for at least a month or two ago. Want some more pain? Go do Hell Let Loose. Never got around to even picking that one up. Certainly not played it. I have. It's Squad 44 nowadays. I Wait, do I have Squad 44? Yeah, I have Squad 44 in my library.
I need that tail rotor check.
I'm going to bring in some scouts to see if I can spot.
My order, sir.
The MLRS should be close to being ready here.
Sorry, sir. Do you think we're a tank? Waiting for instructions. Red 6, mounted up. Move, but watch our flanks. Everybody out. Enemy at 3 o'clock. Hi. Waiting for instructions. Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock.
I like the 10v10 mode, even if I end up losing a lot, and I'm not particularly great to my teammates in terms of like being a carry player or anything like that. But I wouldn't say I'm the worst either, and I always actively try and do what I can to help.
Enemy at 3 o'clock.
So I'm better than a bot, at least. There's no pressure on me to perform really, and it's nice just watching the battles fight over time.
Where
you know,
do you need us, sir?
it's quite cinematic. It's one thing I think both WARNO and Eugen
Second platoon, ready,
like
sir. This is
do
ready.
extremely well.
Enemy spotted. Baker 5 ready.
WARNO and Eugen. WARNO's still Division 2, but Eugen as a dev. I think they've done a really good job of making games which are just really fun to watch as well as play.
I hear you loud and clear.
As a
It always comes down to the infantryman
quite a
and his
cinematic
rifle.
experience to enjoy anyway.
Roger.
Well, my javelins got wrecked there. I suppose that's not too much of a surprise.
It's some extra eyes, sir. Watch out for the enemy. Back up, back up.
Hopefully those scouts can get into position.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo. 160.
Okay.
That's an honor to serve under your command. It's hot here. Platoon is formed and ready.
Really, what I should do here is smoke up because they just have a lot. Oh my god, they have so many ACGMs set up there.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Let's go and watch out for the enemy.
Got a kill at least.
What are your orders, sir? Back up! Back
So,
up.
sir, how many ACGMs would you like? Yes.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Yes, Captain? Battery, target, stop.
I think it's time for a bit of revenge.
We've got him! Ah, I'm hit! Copy, right up. Get in formation. Ready to fire.
They're different maps, there are, yes. Squad 44 is that a Lewis Hamilton fan club? Could well be.
Eyes over top! Target neutralized. Need some extra firepower.
Now my hope is that this has a bit of an impact on keeping the area
Target
clear.
neutralized. Artillery at your orders. Well
I'm not
done,
sure, I
guys.
think Squad 44 used to be Postscriptum, but they renamed it for some
It
reason.
always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Well, I guess for the opposite, I feel more pressure to form. I have people to let down than myself. That's fair.
Second
I really don't like
sir.
1v1s in general.
Platoon formed
Not
and
my
ready.
thing. So the team games are really where I find that the game shines. But it's great that there's a community for both sorts of things. You know, I love watching. The various tourneys and stuff.
If the enemy's in range, so
I've not watched much
fire
WARNO
and
stuff as
maneuver.
much. Sorry, Protoss, but I have watched a lot of Steel Division 2,
You have orders, Captain?
and it's always nice to see a different aspect to the game. Even if I don't enjoy it myself, it's nice to see what others get out of it, and to see
He's ahead. Ready to
the
engage.
best players at work. Guess I'll bring in a couple more challenges
Waiting
here.
for instructions.
Ideally, if I was actually playing a good deck here, what I'd do is probably use mortars or something to smoke up and then push forward. That would be the sensible option. But, well,
We've got him.
I think we all know I'm not particularly sensible when it comes to gaming. The company that owned it changed. Ah. Makes sense. Well, if it's Squad 44, I guess it's the same people that have Squad, but the Postscriptum devs.
Squadron ready.
I think some people are taking this game a little bit too personally.
Andrew, get there. Decided at 12 o'clock. Do you have a target, Captain?
I think this is about to be a GG well played. We will get a win today, eventually. It's starting to feel like Pact has a bit of advantage in the bigger team games, probably because of our artillery decks being stronger. But it's not a good enough sample size to say for sure, and we could have just been unlucky. So, and I didn't do very well at the start, lost the town, and
Beware, commies nearby.
kind of went from there. So we'll see. We'll see.
Decided at 12 o'clock. Gun ready, sir.
I dread to think what my KD is going to be like at the end of this.
Radio
Not
check.
good
Red
is the answer.
16,
Not
over.
good.
Decided at 12 o'clock.
Oh, I got a TAE. It's nice.
Bravo 1 hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
GG well played. Oh god. 0.70 to 1 is not the worst I've seen. Like, I recovered considering my horrendous start to a relatively decent one, so that's a bit better. Harry Potter was the player I was up against, so their best player was against me there. He is very good at helicopter usage. He just completely outskilled me. My MLRS's got a couple of bits here and there. I wouldn't say anything too crazy, but they did a little bit of damage. Yeah, look at these. All my Airmobile Pioneers and Javelins at the start got absolutely mulched by MI8s. And from there, it was just trying to recover. Yeah. Yeah, look. At the 1 minute mark, I just lost so much stuff, and that kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. Fair play. Nice work, Harry Potter. Alright, let's go make another deck, shall we? Let's go with Territorial Commando Sud. I've not used this deck, so let's go for something a bit different here. What have we got in terms of munition options? Should probably bring in some ground trucks as well, just in case. Alright, we should have pretty cheap infantry in this deck, from what I'm aware of. bring in the Milan 2s, the Green Berets. Whoa, that's a big squad. We're going to take those in for fun then. Mobile. Para Milan 2s. Milan 1s, sorry, interesting. Pioneers with the Armbrust. Flamers. Let's try these out. What else have we got? Jaeger, Carl Gustavs, Panzerfaust 44s. Feldjägers, Sicherungs. Probably the Aeromobiles are really important here with their appealers. It's a bad division. Warfront had the F-22 and F-35. What if? Oh, it would be not good, personally, I think. Could bring more Green Berets, but I don't think we need a ton more here. Okay, that's a lot of infantry. And we also get a decent chunk of artillery here. I'm actually going to bring in some mortars. It's not the best artillery, but it's artillery, you know? Right, tanks, we get pretty crap stuff. We have patterns. Ugh. I might not bring any tanks at all and just rely on Milans here. Yeah, I'm just going to bring the Milans for ambush. Right, scouts is going to be important. Let's bring in AMX-10 RCs. And we're going to bring in the Green Archers for scouting purposes as well. AA, incredibly important. What's our best AA then? Probably the Roland Freeze. Then Eyehawks. And I really should bring in Fliegerfausts, probably. Okay, I'm already getting quite expensive on points here, so we'll have to see. Gazelle Hot 2s. I may just leave it as that for helicopters. And then for air. Well, it's not particularly great. These have Saklos laser guided bombs. I'm going to need the Mirage. Guess I'll go for the laser guided bombs as well. That's a ground missile, laser guided bomb. take me up to 47, and then I can add 3 points onto something else elsewhere. Maybe the napalm for dealing with tricky enemy infantry formations. And then what exactly? More AA, maybe more recon. I mean, I always do like having as much AA out as possible, but I already have a lot mixed into this deck now. The only thing I can bring is either more Fliegerfausts or Roland 2s. Whereas a bit more recon would be helpful. Okay, let's do that. So, Territorial Commando Sud 1. Let's try this one out. Where are the points in the game? What do you mean by points? As in the deck points, the activation points. Then they're up here on the right. You have 50 points total. Each card you add in costs whatever this particular slot says. So if I were to add an additional unit into this slot, it would take 2 additional points, which would take me over. It would take me to 52. Certain decks are weighted towards certain things. So an armored deck is going to have cheaper tanks in terms of having a deep stockpile of tanks to be able to bring in. Whereas this one is more of an infantry deck. So every single card in the infantry tab only costs 1. Now there is still a limit on the amount you can bring in. I can't just go for 50 cards of infantry and spam infantry, but it is significantly more weighted towards bringing a lot of infantry in. Okay. The one dot. Wanted to know before I get game? Yeah, no worries. If you have any other questions, I will answer as best I can. If I don't know something, then I'll let you know, right? My new monitor arrives today, chat. My monitor broke on Wednesday. So Tuesday, I'd actually taken a photo of my system and stuff, and the monitor was fine. I plugged in my new keyboard, and I must have knocked the monitor when I did it, and I ended up breaking it. So I say broken, it still kind of works, but I just can't really see much at the bottom sort of 40% of the screen. It's really, really dark, so I'm in the market for getting a new monitor anyway, so I got a, what was it, Samsung Odyssey AG320. So it's a 27-inch monitor. It's only 1080p because I'm not going 1440 just yet. It's about 170 quid. So I'm quite happy getting that one because the other Samsung I've already got, which is the earlier model from like 9 years ago of the new one I've got, that served me really well. It's still my main monitor, so I was thinking I'll just get another Samsung. How hard do I fly all around? Very, apparently. The way my keyboard's plugged in, it has to have the top of my computer taken off. I know it sounds stupid. I have some ports on the front, but they're being used for other things. And I don't like having the wire going all the way around to the front of the computer and plugging in at a weird angle. So there's some ports on the top of the PC, but it requires me to take off the top panel. Which my monitor is on top of. My computer's so big I use it as a monitor stand for my second monitor. I'll put a picture in Disky again soon. But in fact I can do it now. 1 sec. Where is it? Discord, where are you? And I can just upload the image from my phone, can't I? In fact, didn't I put it into chat the other day? Yes, I did. Alright, I can just go look at that. So this is my computer. That's a table. That's a full, maybe not the biggest dining table out there, but it is a dining table, which I've co-opted for my Warhammer stuff and Battletech, as you can see. So my second monitor, this is a 32-inch monitor, has taken root on there for now. And in order, you can see I've got some stuff plugged in at the front here. Well, the keyboard is plugged in through the back of like a slot at the back of the panel there, and goes in and plugs into one of the ports under the cover. So I have to move the monitor, take the cover off, plug the keyboard in order to plug my new keyboard, because I really wanted to swap over. And it's been really helpful because I like my new keyboard a lot. But I knocked the monitor, and the next day, so that was Tuesday. This was Wednesday. Now this looks better than it is, because on the phone it doesn't look anywhere near as bad. But this entire area from like here down, and especially at the bottom left, I just can't really see much with the naked eye. So I was like, I need to get a new monitor. I'm gonna have to replace that because, yeah. How much will the game cost? The game's already out. It came out on Thursday, the full release. It's been out in early access for a while. But WARNO, in terms of price, I think it's like, is it 35 quid or something? Yeah, £35. So far from the most expensive game out there. It's not a bad price at all, I'd argue. Like 35 quid nowadays is half the price of a lot of games out there. Alright,
Einsatzbereit.
let's do something like...
Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer
this
anzuführen.
to try and take as many points as possible. Do I hold... I'm going to try and hold golf, I think. We do need infantry on the left, though. Yeah, I'll go left side.
Le transport est prêt. On se déploiera sur place.
Neue Befehle? An dieser Koordinate absitzen.
I'm listening, Captain. Bring us there, taxi.
Bring us there, taxi.
Löwe hört?
Do I bring the Feld depot straight off? Yeah, I probably should.
Au rapport. Rufus.
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. An dieser Koordinate absitzen. Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant.
I'm gonna get some infantry into the forest on the right there. Morning, Chaplain. Conspiracy theory. Explanation makes no sense. It was a secret. War Thunder rage quit. Yes. I punched my monitor because War Thunder made me rage quit so hard. You've rumbled me, Necrotic Nexus. That's what actually happened. My secret is out. What can I say? I knew it. Don't make me laugh. Well, we have Big Wiener Steve in the game. That's an interesting name. Another interesting name right there. Reasonable. I don't know who Karen Cujo is, like. I don't really see any other interesting names.
Fahren Sie fort, Ground Control.
That seems to be everything for now.
Hier 9-4. Payload wird im Ziel abgeworfen.
It's only a 90-point plane, this Alpha Jet, so like if I lose the napalm, it's not the end of the world, you know?
Gefechtsstand einsatzbereit.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Winchester, fliege zurück zum neuen Aufbau.
Going for the aggressive push round by the looks of it.
Je vous reçois, fort éclair. Bien reçu. Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. Wir haben Feindkontakt.
Looking for enemy planes.
Löwe hört.
On y va, et gaffe au pop-up.
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. Chasseur de char, à vos ordres.
Alpha Jet actually got away. Interesting. I think that napalm stalled him as well.
À vos ordres.
We'll deploy at this position.
Wir sind bereit, die Kampfweise zu wechseln.
Get out now! Enemy spotted. Ready to train.
Cible droit devant, prêt à attaquer.
Wo wir sind, wird gestorben. Löwe hört. Auf geht's.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann.
This wasn't the cleanest start for me, I won't lie. But we're doing alright.
Restez sur vos gardes, les gars. Abgesessene Kampfweise. Dran, drauf, drüber.
I'm going to bring in a little bit more AA on the left here.
Au rapport.
And I'm going to bring in some recon as well.
Neue Befehle? An dieser Koordinate absitzen.
Enemy spotted.
Wir warten auf ein vorbeifliegendes Ziel. Dann. Feuer und Bewegung. Wir können beides. Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
I should get a fair bit
Abgesessene
of
Kampfweise.
requisition points back in here because I'm selling all my trucks. They're making their way to be sold.
Melde Zug zur Stelle. Enemy at 3 o'clock high. Dran, drauf, drüber. Wir können Flugabwehr bieten. Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz-Heckart.
Befehlsstelle bereit. Enemy spotted.
On se met en mouvement. Terminé.
Bandits ahead. Ready to engage.
Ja, dort, Feind dort. Schützenrudel.
Just in case they try and do something through the forest here. If they're clever, what they'll do is go through here. So I need to get some
Beware. Enemy nearby.
defenses set up to guard against that. Because there's a huge gap in our lines right now.
Einsatzbereit. Enemy right up. Get in formation.
Someone's going to spot that
Bandits ahead.
eventually.
Ready to engage.
Zu Befehl, Kommandant. En avant. Doigt sur la gâchette.
Wollen wir eine Verbotzone schaffen? An alle
her.
Can you get napalm off at least? I don't think you did. Well, that wasn't very good, was it?
Infanterie, vorwärts, überall. Fertig machen für Sturm und Einbruch. Zum Schützenrudel aufgehen. Aufgerüttelt und bereit für den Kampf.
Beware, commies nearby. Je vous écoute.
Den sollen wir mitnehmen.
Dran, drauf, drüber. Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Wo wir sind, wird gestorben.
Australia, it's 50 Australian dollars.
Achtung, Feind im
What's the
Nahbereich.
exchange rate for Australia? Everything always seems really expensive over there.
Ja, dort, Feind dort. Enemy spotted.
Quels sont les ordres?
An dieser Position müssen wir raus.
Okay, I think the hole in our line has been mostly plugged now. We are going to need to get something to start defending this point here, though.
Cible devant, prêt à attaquer.
À vos ordres.
Abgesessene Kampfweise. Infanterie bereit. Auftretenden Feind selbstständig bekämpfen.
Enemy right up. Get in formation.
Meine Absicht ist es... Jagdkommando bilden. Lageinformation für uns.
Okay, command zone lost. Center red.
Feind gesichtet. Gefechtsbereitschaft herstellen.
Right.
Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium!
Béret bleu à vos ordres.
Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt! Gewinnen angegebene Position!
Quels sont les ordres? Tassin, Vitivier, avec moi.
Melde Zug zur Stelle.
Right, it looks a bit safe to push up here, so let's do that.
Chasseur de chars, à vos ordres.
Oh, there's something in the tree line potentially over here, then.
Volltreffer. Der hat den
Okay, Mig got shot down. Love to see it.
Feind vernichtet. An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet. Sickern langsam ins Gelände.
L'esprit fantassin n'existe plus.
Let's bring you up a little bit here, then.
Au rapport.
Look out there, look out.
Vérifiez vos munitions, soldats. Kamerad am Boden. Sani.
Oh, that could take whatever the command vehicle is, however.
Attention, ennemi repéré.
Find out in a moment.
Sammeln, Hilfsausgabe. Bereit für Sturm und Einbruch.
Okay, units pull back.
Abhocken, Befehlsausgabe. Truppenführer soll mal durch den Sprengscheinlehrgang geflogen sein.
Enemy spotted.
Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
I think We're probably going to bring in some more infantry here.
Feuer und Bewegung.
Restez sur vos gardes, les gars.
Careful, enemies nearby.
Feind selbstständig bekämpfen.
Not sure it's going to do much to the tank, but the infantry behind it's going to hurt.
Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe. Feind gesichtet, Gefechtsbereitschaft herstellen.
Ah, smoke was too late.
Gib mir Morphium! Mehr Mouvement, terminé. Dran, drauf, drüber.
We just lost a player on our team, unfortunately.
Der Aufklärer
Honestly, NATO players just seem to quit in so quickly at the minute. It's extremely frustrating.
Kompanie bereit. Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium!
First sign of starting to lose something is
Drauf,
leave.
drüber. Zweiter Zug einsatzbereit.
Enemy spotted.
Let's bring in some artillery.
Melde Zug zur Stelle.
Enemy spotted.
An dieser Koordinate absitzen.
Sie wollen die Besten? Hier sind wir. Ah! Mein Bein! Mein Bein! Achtung!
Oh, that's not going to go well for you, Motor Strelpy.
Kampfbereitschaft herstellen.
That micro, that BMP is a bit of a problem.
Pioniere bereit.
I need something which can take out these BMPs. Well, there goes my Fallschirmjäger.
So.
Fire, smash them.
Angriffsformation, sammeln.
Wir können Zugabwehr bieten.
Sanitäter!
Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin.
Enemy spotted.
He didn't get any of his missiles off. Okay, let's get some more infantry to contest that. Because that's a big forest, they could push BMPs and stuff through. And rather than that, that didn't happen.
Fertig macht zum Sprung, wir greifen gleich an.
Okay, they've almost been pushed out the right point here, so that's good.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Führen Sie uns, folgen Sie uns oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg.
Some of you guys have drug issues, constantly calling for morphine, just saying. Yeah, morphine. Hey Dicer, can you show the whole map of Germany? I would love to, if it were possible. But the game is only set around the Fulda Gap sort of area.
Neue Befehle, Herr Feldwebel?
Unless you literally want me to Google a map of Germany and show that, which that could be fun.
Neue Befehle?
So I'm in a sarcastic mood
Dort
today.
müssen wir hin.
Enemy spotted.
Je vous écoute.
If you couldn't tell. So these are Gazelle Hot 2s, aren't they? Those Strella's absolutely going to wreck them. No worries. So there's single player as well as multiplayer. I'm currently playing multiplayer. The game does have a bunch of different divisions. Is it 7 or so nationalities currently in the game in terms of divisions? America has quite a few. West Germany has... So I think America has 5, West Germany has 3. Britain technically has 3, although one of them is very much a mixed division. France has 2, and Belgium has a few units in one deck, but they don't have their own full division or anything. Then you have on Pat's side, it's basically only USSR and East Germany. There's nothing else yet.
Engine is running. We're waiting.
Dran, drauf, drüber. Enemy spotted.
Engine is running. We're waiting.
Feierabendbewegung. Wir können beides.
Let's go sell those. We're going to go clear out the hill here, hopefully.
Au rapport.
Bandits ahead.
Probably going to bring in a recon here as well. And I really should bring in another couple of Milan teams to get set up in defensive positions. How did that cost us survive? Genuinely. I'm going to send some AA to help out over here. They seem to be getting bombed to smithereens.
Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann. Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin. Zum Schützenrudel aufgehen, auf meine Höhe.
As you command, sir.
Feierabendbewegung. Wir können beides.
Could do a little bit more infantry to get ready to hold here, I suppose. Doesn't really matter if we lose these trucks. I think the central point is the one we're
Gib mir Morphium!
at most risk of losing now.
So are we.
Erste Schlacht zum Sprung, wir greifen gleich an. Ruhe, herhören. Melde Zug zur Stelle.
Ah, es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt!
Oh yeah. In formation.
I am quite clumped up here. If I end up arting me, I could be in a bit of trouble.
Feind vernichtet.
Speaking of artillery, I do have a little bit on call here. Let's do that really quick.
Zu Befehl, Kommandant. Feind aufgeklärt. Erwarten Befehle. Abgesessene Kampfweise. Ruhe, herhören.
Thought there was more stuff here. They're trapped in between two squads of Green Berets, so they're not going to last long. They are trying to run away, that's not allowed.
Auf Empfang.
Absitzen! Sofort!
Everybody, check your ammo.
Knallt die Roten ab! Fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich an.
Chase them! They need to die.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Alright, they've
Ready to
fully
fire.
secured that central point. Our ally who is holding there is not in a good position at this stage.
Platoon formed and ready.
Bei auftretendem Feind, MG
Where
Feuer.
have these gone to?
SDUFNZ, Halbgruppe übernehmen.
Wir können sie schnell rein und rausbringen.
And they're running up the hill here.
Feuer und Bewegung.
Wollen die Besten? Hier sind.
Well, thankfully I can just chase him.
Le transport est prêt.
Ramassez votre pactage, on y va.
Quelqu'un a appelé un taxi?
Enemy right up. Get in formation.
Let's bring in another recon asset.
Bereit für den Transport.
Medic! Selbstständiger Feuerkraft.
Wir können sie schnell rein und rausbringen.
Gesagt.
Got him.
Erfolgreiche
Nice.
Feuerkraft.
They're gone.
Ende.
Fuel-to-Nose-Converter bereit.
I didn't want him causing issues scouting my back line, so he needed to be chased down.
Dran, drauf, drüber.
Should be the forest pretty much secured then. We know they got something over here with AT missile then.
Prêt à partir en charge.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium!
Cible devant, prêt à attaquer.
Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe.
Überwachen den Luftraum!
Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt. Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe.
Platoon, formed and ready. Second platoon, let's go.
Right, we're just going to form a bit of a cordon here to make sure they don't sneak anything through.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
Right, now they have the advantage. Right, we need to destroy whatever's over there.
Unsere Fahrraketen sind abschlussbereit.
Enemy at 3 o'clock high.
And get a defensive position set up for what's going to be an inevitable push onto... Which one's this one? Does it say? Well, whatever this objective
Enemy at
is
3
here.
o'clock high.
Lux an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
Hochfahrer an der Start.
There's a lot of T-80s and stuff, right? Oh, he decided. Bloody thing. Right. We all get recon out here. I just need to be a little bit more careful. Might be worth me sending some infantry to help out on the right here. Oh, Sead. Yeah, I would do it. He knows what he's doing then. I think right side is actually in a really bad spot here. They have sent a lot of stuff over it. Both in terms of ground assets and air/artillery support. So we're in a bit of a rough spot in whether we're going to be able to hold it. That's a lot of artillery as well, Jesus Christ. When the entire packed artillery force just opened up on this one sector of the map. We're just chucking everything we have in terms of trying to plug that gap now. Can I take that Strela out? I can, I might be able to operate some forces there. Now they're just hitting the reinforcements. What have I got in terms of artillery support here? We can bring in some smaller assets. Okay, let's maybe not operate you, Aaron. And I'm definitely going to need to bring some more infantry into support here. Looks like that point's possibly going to be lost as well now. Superior. Nice arrows out. How much arty shells have we got left? Not tons. Not tons. Out of range. Okay. Let's pick these up, man. Scouts and a Milan 2 team just got wiped out. In fact, 2 Milan 2 teams on my scouts. Shit. Well, there goes my defense in the area from my heavy armor. My Roland's been taken out? Nope. We just had another player on our team, so we're again. Let's run out of infantry. Okay, let's go get some supply from our base, I think. No. Why are you doing that? The pathfinding on some of the meat units can be a little bit odd at times. It wanted to send my M110s all the way around here through the front line to go resupply at my base. Very strange. That's a lot of stuff pushing us in terms of enemy tanks. I'm doing plenty of damage from our Air Force, at least. Focusing on so much anti-air has been pretty good for us. But I think once again the packed artillery arm has just been too much for us. And I suspect that's going to be an ongoing problem in WARNO. One of the enemy players just quit. That's the first one they've lost. We have been down on players the entire game compared to him again, so you know, it happens. Let's bring in some recon. I finally got my Ihawk, or one of them, on the right there. And my Fliegerfausts are about to be destroyed as well. The napalm helps out a little bit to stall them, because I didn't have to expend my planes to do that. M110s. You're doing fine at the minute. I need some recon soon. Fly-by mortars. They did what they could. Okay, time to move them. My heavy artillery before they go down. Yes, right point has been an absolute murder for us. Push onto the left was successful at least, but at the cost of centre and right. Oh no. Three of those got destroyed. Shit. That's unfortunate. As soon as I saw the Unimogs go down, I guessed what they were. Pretty well dug in here. There's only 2 minutes left anyway, they're ticking too many points, so... Killed some of our Vasvedka. So they did have some scouts in the tree line I missed. That's a lot of stuff incoming. Having to our tank out at least. Did lose both planes there. Yeah, I think the napalm might have an effect on open top vehicles, so let's not send them straight into it, shall we? We managed to sneak something onto the command point right at the end there, but it's going to be a bit late. GG, well played. We're going to need to focus less on veterancy with this division. Yeah, either the better players keep playing Pact, or Pact has a big advantage in team games. I'm not sure which yet. I quitted myself fine overall, I think. Could have been worse. Let's see. What time is it? 12:08. If it goes for another hour, I might not have time to a full game, but I'm gonna just join this one and use one of my existing decks. I'll use the same deck. Yeah, I'll use the same deck. Right, see how this last game of the day goes. Oh, I've not played this map. Where should we go? Oh, we immediately lose a player. Lovely. Alright, let's see. Let's get some green berets to deploy a bit further forward here.
Yes, sir. We'll deploy at this position.
Get some pioneers to back them up. Eventually.
Betankt und aufmunitioniert.
Pioneer arm boost as well.
Neue Befehle? An dieser Koordinate
I have to agree with
absetzen.
Militant there. If you're not going to see through a 10v10, don't join them.
Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord. An dieser Koordinate absitzen.
Okay, I'm going to take one Roland in as well.
Raketen, feuerbereit, Kommandant!
I'm going to bring in one of the Alpha Jet Napalms. And I'm going to have to put some recon on the flanks here.
Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und Ohren, Kommandant?
So one here would
Volle
be lovely.
Geschwindigkeit. Wir sind startklar. Taxi, dort müssen wir hin. Wir können Sie schnell rein und rausbringen. Ich höre, Herr Kommandant. An dieser Position müssen wir raus.
Okay, so what next? I really should bring up a command vehicle to cap.
Führungsfahrzeug bereit.
Hey, Joe KP. Hope you're doing well today.
Neue Befehle? Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin. Die Karte nur kurz einordnen.
Alright, we'll see how that goes. Wait, no, that's not far enough forward. It was these
Der
two.
Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord.
Let's put one
An
there.
dieser Koordinate
and one
absitzen.
there. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes. I hope it's okay. We shall find out soon. What is this game? So this game is called WARNO. It is a RTS by the makers of Steel Division 2, Eugen Systems. So it's set in 1989. The Cold War has gone hot. The Pact forces, currently in the game, the USSR and East Germany, has pushed into West Germany through the Fulda Gap as well as elsewhere, although the game is set around the Fulda Gap for the moment. In WARNO, you'll be commanding basically all assets of modern combined arms warfare. Oh god, there goes my Green Berets.
Call for a cab.
That hurt.
Let's go. Major Clyde, ready.
That hurt a lot. So yeah, this is a multiplayer battle right now. 10v10. So Pact versus NATO forces. Currently I'm playing a division called Territorial Commando Sud. No, don't go into the napalm. Don't go into the napalm. Alright, I'll tell you what, give me a moment just to get the initial setup done because it's most hectic right at the start of the battle. So, I'll be uno momento and then I can answer any questions. I think my napalm may well be useful here.
Hier 9-4. Payload wird im Ziel abgeworfen. Hier 9-4. Voll aufmunitioniert und gestartet. Ende.
I may lose these, but that's okay.
Feierabendbewegung.
Wait for us to burn out. Is there a more modern version of the game? So this only released a couple of days ago in terms of, is it a new game? If you mean modern as in, like, the very, very new equipment, there's a game coming late this year called Broken Arrow, which will have, like, 2020 equipment or so.
Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin. Löwe hört. Winchester, fliege zurück zum neuen Aufbruch.
They're probably going to take this now, unfortunately.
Enemy spy.
That napalm was pretty catastrophic to our initial setup
An dieser
there.
Koordinate absitzen. Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant.
Unaufgeklärt.
Wen sollen wir mitnehmen?
Enemy spotted.
Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann. Angriffsformation, sammeln! Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe.
Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt.
Neue Aufträge.
Okay.
Enemy 3 o'clock. Hi.
There we
Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann.
go. Looking a little bit better now.
Ihre Befehle, Herr Kommandant.
I'm gonna have to use some artillery or something to dislodge him here.
Einsatzbereit. Machen wir den Himmel frei.
Use some more Green Berets. Hey, Fun King.
Anker, so. Auftreffensfall selbstständig bekämpfen. Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt! Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium!
I need more infantry desperately in the town here.
Lufttransport bereit.
Neue Aufträge. Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt!
Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Halten wir sichtig.
Für uns ist kein Auftrag zu schwer, kein Kampf zu hart.
That looked like more napalm to me. I did take it down though. The Maker got knocked
Enemy at
out.
3 o'clock high.
Dran, drauf, drüber.
I'm very worried though about its infantry push. I mean, these have been absolute heroes here. help the line immensely. These Green Berets are amazing.
Less copy. Waiting for instructions.
Gib mir Morphium! Gib mir Morphium!
He really wants the
Wir
morphine.
brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt!
Let's bring some pioneers up. He's deployed. Hey Bumble. Hey Awesome Stream, what's this game about? What do you do on it? Game's called WARNO. It's a RTS set in 1989. Cold War gone hot. World War III has begun. It's the starting days of Pact versus NATO, with Pact pushing into West Germany. The game is set around the Fulda Gap, so the majority, if not all, of the maps are in that sort of location. So you'll be fighting with 1989 equipment, so things like M1 Abrams, the earlier versions, T-72s, T-80s on Pact side, so on and so forth in terms of armour. So you do have surface-to-air missiles, you've got like guided munitions and all sorts, really starting to make an appearance at this stage. So you control a division in combat and all of their combined arms elements. So you have control of tanks, infantry, anti-air, artillery, helicopters, aircraft, fixed-wing aircraft. So your role is to utilize any assets at your disposal to try and win the battle. And now typically what that consists of is capturing points on the map, hold enough of the points for a long enough time, and you win the battle. But in order to do that, you're going to have to kill enough enemy troops to allow you to take the position. So that's for multiplayer. There is a single player mode as well. There's Army Generals, which are longer ongoing campaigns, where you will have to try and you command where your force is going to fight on a map, like a 50 by 50 kilometer map or something. You send your formations there. Your army is persistent, so you need to try and keep them alive. If you lose an anti-air in one battle, for example, you won't get that back in the future. It's quite a cool mode, I think. It's very unique and different. There's also operations, which is like one-off scenarios, scripted scenarios with specific objectives you need to complete in order to win. Maybe it is to hold a bridge for as long as possible and then counter-attack afterwards. Just little objectives like that. I've not played many of those yet, so I don't know what other sort of objectives they have. The multiplayer system uses decks, so your divisions will be based on what probably would have been historical divisions if it did end up coming to pass. So America, for example, has access to the 82nd Airborne, which is a division which specialises in infantry and air support for the most part, but it doesn't have as many tanks. So each deck tends to be weighted towards something specifically. There are some more balanced decks, so it's not just all hyper specialised, but every deck will have access to some form of each type of unit. So yeah, you might not have the latest and greatest, but you'll have some form of tank to use in every deck at your disposal. So in multiplayer, you choose a deck you've made, and in this case I'm using one called Territorial Commando Süd, which is a West German mostly formation. There's some French bits in as well to augment its strength, and it's an infantry deck made of reservists, so you have a lot of units with some quite specialist infantry formations, like the American Green Berets, to back you up. But in general, you don't really have tanks, you don't really have tons of helicopters to use. It's very much a defensive deck, meant for holding ground, but not really going on the offensive. And all decks have specialties. So, it's basically everything we got today, but less advanced. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Let's bring in some more Rolands.
Bien joué, les gars.
Neuer Aufträge?
Looks like we shot a MiG down. That's, sorry, no, I misread that. I thought it said MiG. It's not. It's definitely a 30mm gun.
À vos ordres.
Let's try and take cover as best we can. I'm going to need to bring up some more Fliegerfausts, I think, for anti-air purposes. And I'm probably going to bring up the AMX-10RC for scouting as well.
Je suis touché.
And a couple of Milan teams, because I would not be surprised if they start bringing in heavier armour against us soon, as this is a significant amount of RT dropping on us. I guess I'll go Catris.
Je suis touché.
It looks like they're causing us some problems with helis here, so... Ooh, nice hit with Stingers.
Aufgebildet und bereit für den Kampf.
I'm trying to spread out a little bit so I'm not just exceedingly vulnerable to artillery. We just have another player spent on our team, unfortunately. And that's a lot of stuff dropping on us.
Bereit für den Kampf. Eingangsformation. Sammeln.
Hello, enemy heavy ordnance. Is the game go on sale on Steam? It only released a couple of days ago. The full release was on Thursday. It was in early access for about a year and a half to 2 years beforehand. So there might be a small sale on it, but it won't be a big one. It doesn't look like it is on any sort of sale at the minute. It's £35 though. I think that's a very fair price in today's gaming landscape, personally.
Abgesessene Kampfweise. Zum Schützenrudel aufgehen, auf meine Höhe.
D'accord.
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. On in Unila.
I'm bringing my Pioneer Flamers up, aren't I? Yes, so I can replace those ones I just lost.
Charlie 2. Kampfbereit.
I'm going to need to bring in some more arrow rifles there as well.
Je suis touché. Section prête.
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
Yeah, let's try and bring these back a little bit, man.
Je vous écoute. Fanny!
Enemy spotted.
Je vous écoute. An dieser Koordinate absitzen.
These need
Abgesessene
to unload.
Kampfweise.
Pioniere bereit. Vorwärts.
Beware. Enemies
And they're starting to push me back a little bit here. Needs to be a little bit careful. But I'm also going to bring in some 155 artillery to try and help out.
Charlie 2. Kampfbereit.
Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt. Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Je vous écoute.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
Yeah, they're starting to make a bit more of a push again here.
D'accord.
Wir wollen die Kugel gar nicht mehr. Karl, weiter. Hier in Vorbild. Sammeln, Befehlsausgabe.
I think we need more infantry. Is it an LTS mode in single player? Yes. Yeah, there's plenty of single player content to look forward to.
Restez sur vos gardes, les gars. On revient toujours au fantassin. et son fusil.
I think I need to put you a little bit further back, just in case of an arty barrage.
Hubert, couche-toi.
Enemy nearby. Protect the gun.
Première compagnie, rapport.
See, this is when it might be worth bringing some patterns.
Neue Befehle?
So it would help in the towns here a little bit. They're not exactly valuable assets for the most part. They're relatively cheap, so for infantry support it may well be worth bringing them in.
Squadron ready. Leroy up. Game formation.
Tout le monde est clair. Sanitäter! Enemy spotted. Gun ready.
Oh, that hit. Not very much hit.
Unser Fahrer lebt, sind noch bereit.
Hubert, couche-toi.
He's most certainly dead, and my F-111 got out, so that's nice.
Ihre Befehle, Herr Kommandant. An dieser Position müssen wir raus.
Oh, no.
Verstanden, sind unterwegs. Ende. Abgesessene
I
Kampfweise.
need to load.
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. Angriffsformation. Sammeln.
So I did get my AA there, unfortunately.
Geschossen. Entspannung frei.
Angriffsvorfeld. Bereitschaft. Feuer und Bewegung. Neue Aufträge. Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. Sammeln. Hilfsaufgabe. Und noch einen Leichensack.
Ah, mein Bein! Mein Bein!
He just lost his spine.
Впереди противник. Поворачивай.
Oh, you're very lucky, Seat plane. Very lucky, in fact. Jeez, how many missiles can you dodge?
Section prête.
Apparently all of them.
Enemy is 3 o'clock high.
Let's bring the last Green Berets in, but they're gonna start forcing their way onto the point here very quickly. So
Wirkung im Ziel.
I'm so tempted to buy it. It's a really good game. Like, I can't recommend it enough. If you're more of a World War II fan, there's always Steel Division 2, which has a huge amount of content, so there's options as well. Eugen makes some pretty fucking good games, to be frank.
Need some extra firepower?
Alright, if one MLRS barrage, and I'm in trouble here, but I really need to stop their advance, so... Oh, hello, Napalm. It's almost like I said something. Yeah, my position was apparently being too stubborn.
Mein Bein! Mein Bein!
They have decided, you know what, we're just not going to fight here, we'll just drop napalm. This game does have quite a few war crimes, yes.
We've got casualties!
Und noch einen Leichensack.
Jesus. Well, that wasn't good for me. I don't really have many Fliegerfausts remaining.
Wir
It's really starting to run out of infantry to chuck in here as well.
I've been sighted at 12 o'clock.
I do think they need to make rocket artillery a lot more expensive to rearm, personally. It's just too prevalent in team games. Pact can just use a rocket RE player. They do nothing else but use rocket RE and they'll just win if they're any good. The balance is in 10v10 really whack at the minute, I'd argue. NATO just gets absolutely wrecked every single time. Well, we're already down 4 players now. Enemy team is down 3. You have 1 missile remaining. Probably should bring up some supplies for you, man.
Beware, commies nearby.
Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann.
Oh, is that more napalm, possibly? I really hope not.
Decided at 12 o'clock. Target neutralized. This is where you will tell your grandchildren.
Right, so you are completely out of missiles. These other 2 are around about 50%. I don't quite need resupplying just yet, but they're not far off needing it. Ooh, once again, 1 very lucky sea advert.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
I'm gonna have to start about thinking about defending this point again next. Then. Because I'm not going to be able to hold out the outskirts of the town. They're going to be able to push onto the position very soon.
3 o'clock, high.
Ja, Hauptmann. Feind im Zielgebiet
How many
zerstört.
shells do you get? You get quite a few. You'll be fine.
Kamerad am Boden. Sabi!
Nice. Got knocked out.
Kampflos geht mir nicht unter.
Beware, enemies nearby.
It's like an infantry push to me.
I'm a dog.
Fertig machen zum Sprung, wir greifen gleich an.
Restez sur vos gardes, les gars.
Sally!
That's nice. Interesting.
Enemy at 3 o'clock, high.
Nice. Took out the Spetsnaz snipers there. Siberian Punch, thank you very much for that follow. Hope you're having a lovely day today.
Einsatzbereit.
Enemy at 3 o'clock, high.
Could have risked sending another aircraft in here.
Attendons vos instructions.
Go on.
But I'm willing to bet their AA network is pretty extensive at this stage.
This is Red 2.
So it is a pretty sizable risk if I do.
En arrière, Ponto! Alteingesessene Kampfweise.
Are tanks any good? Yes, but they're not an I win button or anything like that. WARNO and by extension Steel Division 2 in the past, back in World War II for Eugen, is very much predicated around combined arms. So if you've eliminated all anti-tank assets in the area, then tanks can be extremely deadly. You need to make sure you're covering them with infantry to deal with enemy infantry anti-tank. But yeah, tanks are a very strong aspect of your force. The particular division I'm using here does not really have many. The best they have is patterns, modernized ones. So I elected not to really bring any for this one. But oh, if you got all the way there, well, you need to die.
Ready to attack, Control. Just give me a target. Copy
I
that.
gotta manually guide you in here. Probably be easier.
Bogey sighted at 12 o'clock.
Okay, you're dead. It's fine.
Denn schon ist auf.
I'm gonna get something set up here just in case. He went deep. Is he gonna go down? He is. Good, 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 good.
Another one bites the dust.
So yeah, this is a bit of a spam deck. I just kind of spam infantry and try and hold positions. Make sure there's enough anti-air all over the map and so on. Can do some cheeky stuff here and there, but it's not really meant to do a ton of pushing in and of itself. Meant to support other decks. Or hold a defensive position. Might be called War No, but should be called War Yes. Let's see their tanks. So I literally have no tanks at the minute. I didn't bring any. When you create a deck, you have a certain amount of cards you can use. I elected not to bring any, but like there is plenty of tanks. What else have we got here? We got a Leopard A1A1 here, for example.
Bogies ahead. Ready to engage.
Careful, enemies nearby.
What else have we got over here? We got Challenger Mark II. Possibly one of the sexiest looking tanks of all time, in my very humble opinion, and I'm definitely not biased as a British person.
Enemy at 3 o'clock
I
high.
always enjoyed using air too much in Steel Division 2. Air is very fun. I find it's not quite as strong in this game because anti-air is better. Like the ceiling is higher because, yeah, if you eliminate all enemy anti-air, you can absolutely demolish any force. Probably even more quickly than you can in Steel Division 2. But there's so much anti-air all over the place, including quite a bit of infantry anti-air now, with advances in
Another one bites the dust.
in man-portable SAMs. That's it's quite a bit more difficult to operate an air force
Hier sind wird gestorben.
because of it. I'd like to take those Conquerors out if we could.
Je vous écoute, contrôle.
I'm willing to bet there's going to be something here which is going to cause me problems, but
Au rapport.
I'm willing to risk operating the helis. We lost track of him, that's not good.
Am Ende kommt es
Oh
immer
yeah,
auf den
bye bye.
Terroristen und
It's
seine
nice knowing you,
Generalen.
Gazelles. You're probably not going to survive this.
Platoon formed and ready.
Vernichtet!
Oh, MiG-29 just went down, very nice.
Melde Zug zur Stelle.
Je suis touché.
30 mils continues to be a bit of a problem. There's no cover here at all. The town is just been absolutely destroyed.
Everybody, check your ammo.
Let's see if we can maybe push up a bit though.
Used up all our ammo, sir. Second platoon, ready. Start.
I think I need to bring up some more munitions for our AA here.
Und noch einen Leichensack. Enemy 3 o'clock. High. Dran, drauf, drüber.
Besoin d'un coup d'œil, mon commandant?
Okay. They decided that they really don't want my push here. So it's napalm o'clock. That's probably a little bit overkill considering what I'm actually pushing with here, but it does mean I'm in a little bit of trouble and I'm going to lose all of these.
Assault formation.
I'm going to pull out of the town. If they want to take the point now, they're going to have to push on to me.
Répétez, contrôle.
Wir schaffen es nicht! An dieser Koordinate absitzen. Sunny! Enemy 3 o'clock. High.
Definitely think my deck here needs a little bit of work. There are some units I'm not so much of a fan of, so I'm gonna think about replacing some bits here and there. And I don't think I need the veterancy, I just need to be able to spam infantry. So I'm gonna reduce the amount of veterancy so I have more to bring in.
On attend les ordres.
Oh, that's T-72, so that could be a problem.
Les sections. Ennemi repéré.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
Bogies ahead. Ready to engage. Ça charge là-haut.
Actually, let's just use you at the edge of the forest here, I think. I should probably bring in a couple more Milan teams here.
Copy. Right up. Get in formation. Ils nous ont repérés.
10 minutes until victory's packed. I think they might have us here. Unless we somehow push them over off of both points and then start heavily counter-attacking. There's only 25 minutes total, so they'd have to basically completely collapse.
Squadron ready. Night 4 hört.
Aigle 1, je vous reçois.
Bomber ready.
Enemy 3 o'clock. High.
Tor aufgeklärt.
Gewehr. Ziel zerstört. Verdammt! Stehe unter starkem Beschuss!
Lost two F-104s there. Probably not worth. In fact, definitely not worth.
Cible devant, prêt à attaquer.
I'm trying to help break the deadlock on this left side.
Bullseye!
I have so much AA on the left there. But that was quite a lot of our armoured firepower taken out. That's a lot of bombs. Maybe I should send in some infantry to help out on the left here.
Bandits ahead, ready to engage.
Some more MLRSs inbound. Not what you call ideal. He just took out a Conquerors, this one remaining soldier. Impressive.
Be careful, enemies nearby. À vos ordres. Tout le monde dehors. Oui, chef.
Aufgeklärt. Bestätige Wirkung im Ziel.
That's what I mean about enemy anti-air being so prevalent. I just go near the front line at all and they just die. So I just find that air is just not particularly useful in a lot of cases, as long as there's a competent player on the enemy team. What you should be doing is using SEAD to try and take out as much of anti-air as possible, but I don't really have SEAD in this deck, so I don't have that option for the most part.
My staff and myself are ready, sir.
At the very least, not any good SEAD anyway. Let's go have a look. Want me to check Discords? Successfully defending my thesis. I got 1 or A, I don't know, and the best grade was nominated for an award for the head of chemistry department. I don't know how it all happened to like a passenger. Now just the finals and you're free in a few months. Congratulations, dude. That's absolutely awesome news. I'm really happy to hear that. You did an amazing job, man. Well played, Skinner. Good work.
Tirez d'abord et réfléchissez ensuite.
Es hat mich erwischt, verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
Yeah, they got my last Jaeger over there.
Prêt à partir en charge.
Restez sur vos gardes, les gars.
Come, right up. Get in formation.
Okay, he's on push up.
Tor aufgeklärt. Artillerie zu Dienst.
Quelles coordonnées?
Right, I can sell these now.
Ihre Befehle, Herr Kommandant?
Come, right up. Get in formation.
Well, AA have I got left? I got some more Rolands. I'm gonna bring a couple of these up, I think. Maybe not this one there. That needs to go a bit further to the left. Hey, MC Quirk. Hope you're doing well, dude. It's very, very good to see you.
Beware, commies nearby.
How's things? Good to see you as well, Koenig. Are we winning? I wish we were, but we are most certainly not.
Je vois du monde. I am listening, Captain.
Quite the opposite, in fact.
Ah, je suis touché. Allez, on y va à 4
Their armour is going to be a problem there. I don't have anything which I can do against it there.
Good ready, sir.
smashed it. Ah, je suis touché. J'irai d'abord et réfléchissez ensuite.
Trying to keep my leader in a position where he can buff allied forces out a fair bit. They may well be pushing back onto the right hand point there soon as well. Been busy with work, but I'm here. It's nice to have you here, dude. Can you do the close ups of units for a moment? Sure. Let's see.
Target neutralized.
Bear in mind, this is on a fairly old computer at this stage, so 7 years old. It was great in its time, but it's a little bit outdated at this stage. So the performance does struggle a little bit at when I really zoom in on stuff.
Focus ahead. Ready to engage.
But overall, I'm very impressed with the optimization. It works really well. I think they managed to destroy one of my artillery. Down. Ooh. My Roland, no. That is one very lucky plane. He's going to be repairing for a long time though. That Kamov was kicking ass, yeah. I've been alright, thank you. I've been mostly playing War Thunder, but the last week and a half I've been doing some WARNO streams here and there. Typically I'm live at the minute between 10 and 2 PM, or it's 10 and 1 until next Wednesday, because I've got a couple of bits I really need to do in the background, which are going to be taking up time. So normally it's 4-hour streams, the next few days it's going to be 3 hours. But yeah, I'm sticking to my schedule, which is nice. Been having quite a bit of fun, both on War Thunder and WARNO, so yeah, it's been pretty good. I think it's going pretty well at the minute. Hope both work and like outside of work is going well for you as well, Embassy. Yeah, that Kamov was getting a lot of shots off. He did get shot down though. My Rolands managed to take him out, thankfully. But I did lose the Rolands to a Seat plane. Well, whatever infantry was there is going to be hurting a little bit for sure. I am basically out of infantry. Shows how much I've had to expend earlier on. This town here was horrendous to try and hold. Nice. That's one T-80 gone. Well, we can't win this, but I'll be very happy if we stop them from fully inflicting a defeat on us. Yeah, if we can keep it to the full hour mark, that'd be nice. The good thing about 10v10s is they are limited to an hour, so even if they're quite long battles, you're not going to be going for too much longer. Any longer than an hour. My Rolands are getting a little bit wrecked here because I've had to put them a little bit further forward than I would really like. Outside of work has been fine, it's mainly just me going to airsoft every now and then. Work is just tiring. It's a lot, but it is what it is. Yeah, I get that, dude. I completely understand. How's your airsoft been going? Have you picked up any new bits, or you still using your? I think it wasn't it a Colt 45 and a Thompson or something?
Cible devant, prêt à attaquer.
Yeah, left zone's lost. 12 minutes to victory. We can destroy the command vehicle there. That'd be lovely. I don't really have a ton of infantry to push now, though. I do have some mortars, however. Let's bring these in. M911 and the M1A1 Thompson, not much really changed from my paratrooper kit, just some small additions. Waiting on the M1919 machine gun to ship still. God, that's gonna be quite a thing to carry around. I don't know how, in terms of weight, how heavy they are compared to the real thing, but it's gonna be bulky no matter what. It's gonna be pretty bulky.
Ready to engage. Yes, sir.
I think other than that, I've lost quite a bit of weight in the last 2-3 months or so. So I've gone from around about... So when I started weighing, I was 22 stone 9 pounds. Beforehand, where I was as much as like 23.5 stone, like a couple of months before that. And I'm now down to around about 20 stone 5 pounds. I've lost a few more in the last few days, so doing pretty well in terms of weight loss at the minute. I need to be very careful with my remaining pioneers. I don't have many of them left. He says, chucking them into the fray. If I get a command tank onto the point at the back here, on the right side, we could also be in a bit of trouble. It's weird, we've had this position the entire game, but not been able to do a ton with it. And we're actually getting points now, funnily enough, so I think we're possibly grinding through them a little bit. I mean, to be fair, the enemy team only has 4 human players left. Well, our team only has 6. And we had a lot more people drop out at the start. It's been a bit of a weird game, really. I don't know why the enemy team lost so many players. Bring the remaining Milan teams forwards. So we've got to deal with the armor here. I think he wants some morphine. Might be wrong on that one. Minutes remaining.
Beware, enemies nearby.
Feind vernichtet.
That's quite a push on the right there. I'm gonna try and see if a couple of helis can intervene. We'll find out. I don't know what their anti-air is like, but it doesn't seem actually that good, so they may well be fine there. Go, Rollins, go. Go, Rollins, go. Okay, he's dead. I don't think it's my Rollins, and I did lose one of them, but that's another Sead playing on, so we'll take it.
Abgesessene Kampfweise.
Die Artillerie verleiht der hässlichen Klopperei etwas Würde.
Cible devant, prêt à attaquer. Attendons vos instructions.
You French. Yeah.
Répétez, contrôle.
I'm not a fan of the French equipment in general. I had to play the French 5th Blindé the other day. Ugh, horrible.
Au rapport.
Yes, a 1970s design tank is, with no real massive performative upgrades, is perfectly fine to use on the 1989 battlefield. APFSDS? What? No, heat's fine. Heat's fine. Why would you need APFSDS?
Rouge en moins. Je vous écoute, contrôle. Cible devant, prêt à attaquer. Attendons vos instructions. Au rapport. Coco en flamme. Je vous écoute. Je suis touché.
Copy, right up. Get in formation. Tout le monde est clair.
APC, BC, FSDS heat is all you need, right? Yes. Exactly.
Enemy spotted. Gun ready.
I also have my real Garand in the shop getting serviced. I'm getting a guy or two to make a proper MMG team. Nice. That sounds pretty awesome.
Quelles coordonnées?
Try to think if there's been anything else recently that's really happened. Not really.
Sacha,
It's been relatively quiet the last couple of months, really. My monitor broke, so I've got a new monitor arriving today, but I'm going to be getting a new PC next month.
je vous écoute.
Yeah, other than that, not really too much. Don't know what's happening, but the explosions are entertaining. That's all you need, all the explosions. Oh, hello. That's a lot of stuff. Well, you can tell the AI is taking over most of the enemy team, because they really are just chucking everything in the kitchen sink at us here. If the game was another half hour, we'd probably win just from out attritioning them, but it's not. There's only 5 minutes remaining in this game.
Un peu pas pour moi. At your orders. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
I think they're getting a bit low on aircraft. I'm not sure about tanks, but certainly getting low on aircraft.
Oui, mon commandant. On y va. Les gars,
That Eagler team just got absolutely fucked. Every which way, by the looks of it. Yeah, you're out. So let's get a munition Hellion then. You also out? You also are. Damn, okay. Really need the munition heli to arrive, like, now, please. Run.
Tirez d'abord et réfléchissez ensuite. Un médecin.
Oh, hello.
beware. Tommy's nearby.
Commies nearby.
Besoin de munitions. Un pop-up en moins. Tout le monde est clair.
Ça charde là-haut.
have a bad feeling my munition heli might not be able to land here, but we'll see. Certainly not a good play there. As soon as if it does somehow land, it's just going to be shot by the tank. So.
Das war die letzte Granate.
Beware, commies nearby.
Okay, that should give you some more lands to use. 3 minutes remaining.
Feindliche Bewegung. Einer weniger.
They actually killed him. Nice. Alright, we may as well get some recon down there in case they try and sneak something around again.
Beware, commies nearby.
Vérifiez vos munitions, soldats.
Right, let's get this land moved slightly so it's within range of the resupply.
Première compagnie, au rapport.
3 minutes remaining.
Enemy spotted. Lufttransport bereit.
They still have so many things.
Enemy spotted.
Maybe I was wrong about out attritioning them.
Vos fantassins et son fusil. Bien joué, les gars. Meine Absicht ist es.
Warning. Come on, Roland, it's your time to shine.
Ein vermisst. Volltreffer. Der hat den Sichtungsfernrohr im Kopf.
One Mi-24 gone, and that's the K-50 as well. I think this Command 185 is... Well, let's just say it's not going to be shooting any more shots.
Volltreffer. Der hat
Oh, nice snipe.
Sichtungsfernrohr im Kopf.
Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Un médecin. On les a eus.
Oh, they took out my Milan 2s on the left. Damn it. Well, I guess we're not taking out any more tanks there, then. Quite the AT gun carry you have going on. Yep. 1 minute remaining. Well, it's going to be a defeat, but I think overall we acquitted ourselves decently well there. This position here for the first 20 minutes was just absolutely nuts. And I depleted most of my infantry just trying to hold that area. Since then I've kind of just been supporting by sending anti-air and infantry elsewhere instead.
Un pourquoi pour moi.
It seems to have worked out overall. Incoming! I don't think they liked the damage my Milan 2s were doing. I think he took it personally. Either the human player or the AI, I'm not sure who.
We've got casualties.
Right. So we did what? 3, 4 10v10 today, and unfortunately we did lose every single one of them. Pact tends to have a bit of an advantage nowadays. But still pretty happy with that overall. That was quite fun. I think this deck can be quite strong, but I need to adjust it, so a few of the bits are changed. However, everyone, we have reached the end of the stream for today. So, in terms of schedule for the next few days, tomorrow 3 PM till 5 PM, I think it is. 5, 6 PM. We'll be doing some more WARNO. then Sunday we'll be returning to War Thunder. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is going to be War Thunder from 10 AM till 1 PM. Wednesday onward, we should be back to the normal 4-hour streams. So that will be 10 till 2 instead. Saturday is the only day I don't do the 10 AM start. I do a later stream on a Saturday. So that's everything for now. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure chatting to you all whilst we play some WARNO. We'll be back on again tomorrow for a bit more, in the afternoon most likely. If there are any more changes, !Discord has my Discord server, and I'll announce any schedule changes on there. But yeah, back to War Thunder soon for all those who've been watching me play that recently. I've not abandoned War Thunder. I just wanted to play WARNO for a couple of days when it's released. But yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, everyone. If I don't catch you over the weekend, I hope you have a great weekend too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.